I'm Justin Hayek, investment advisor with PI Financial. Join me on a ride with today's top CEOs. Hear the stories of their greatest achievements and failures. Get the inside on their secrets to investing and the latest on their next big deal. This is Car Ride Confessions of a CEO. Joining me today is Jordan Trimble, Director, President, and CEO of Skyharbour Resources, ticker symbol SYH on the TSX Venture. Jordan is known as one of the youngest CEOs of any public mining company and is held in high regard across the industry.
People that I met within the first week of working was Marin Katuza.
Oh, wow, okay.
And Marin's been a cornerstone investor in Skyharbour from day one. He's one of my key mentors, he's a younger guy, but he's done a lot, and he's definitely one of the guys that I go to on a regular basis for advice, and he's been a great sounding board for me, and
right.
has done a lot for me. So that's definitely one of the guys I'd say. In terms of company CEOs, another young guy that I've got to know quite well in the last little while here is Ivan Bevic, and he's I'd consider him to be a mentor of mine now, and
good one to have too. Ivan is
absolutely
as good as it gets.
And that's, I think, from running public companies. I look at what Ivan's done and the way he manages the companies, and he puts his money where his mouth is, as we all know, and so that's definitely someone that I look up to. NextGen is a great example of an exploration success story. That's something we strive to be, right? I mean, that's really one of the main reasons that investors, shareholders buy Skyharbour is for that high grade discovery potential.
Right.
And we have 5 projects that we've acquired at attractive valuations throughout the basin, both on the west side and over on the east side where the operating mines are. And most of the exploration and development has been historically the infrastructure's over there. So we have a diversified portfolio, but it's a big land package, 200,000 hectares throughout these 5 projects. They're at various stages of exploration and advanced stage exploration or even early stage development. We continue to look for opportunities. One of the great things that happens in a bear market is you get these incredible opportunities to acquire assets for really pennies on the dollar, and so that's really been one of our mandates over the last few years. Building the company, starting it about 4 years ago, was recognizing this depressed uranium market, and that's afforded us the opportunity to go out there and build this portfolio for a very attractive valuation. And so we've done that, and we're continuing to look at opportunities. But now what we're excited about is getting in and exploring, drilling, value adding, advancing these projects, both on our own and with strategic partners that we've brought in. I'll note that Denison Mines is our largest shareholder, strategic shareholder. It's a big property. There's high grade mineralization. It's shallow, about 250, 260 meters, which is about half the depth that most of these high-grade deposits are at in the Athabasca Basin. And so we're going in, we're expanding the known high-grade zone, and we're looking to make additional discoveries. We have partner companies like Areva and Azincourt exploring the other projects. They're funding the work. We will retain a minority interest. It's basically the prospect generator model.
Right.
So we offer that high-grade discovery potential at our flagship, but then we have the other projects. We're bringing in strategic partners to fund the exploration. If they find something big, great. They funded the work, but we will retain a minority interest. And it just, it allows us to focus on the main project and not continuously have to dilute and raise money to fund exploration and advance the secondary projects.
Got you. What is it exactly about the industry that you fell in love with? You talked about, adding or creating value and seeing people, essentially become wealthy overnight or wealthier. But what is it about it that kind of hooked you? And then on the back of that, what is the one thing about the industry that you dislike?
Well, I don't like when my share price goes down, to be honest.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I mean, look, for me personally, I as I said, I've always had a passion for building things. Like I've always been very intrigued, if you will, and motivated to go out and start something, put all the pieces in place for a successful business, and this is a great arena to do that.
As a CEO of an issuer, what's more difficult to find, quality people or quality assets?
Maybe in a production scenario or advanced development, near production, obviously the assets and the project is quite important. They're both very important, but I found people to be the most important, right? You need to have the right team running the company. You need to also, I found, have a committed shareholder base, right? Some of my largest shareholders, as I've mentioned, we have a very close relationship with, and I obviously listen to what they have to say, ideas, concerns, suggestions. We listen. As scarce as commodities and metals and oil and gas is globally, good people is scarce as well.
Right. You attend a number of conferences. You're just out there in the general media, right? Why is specifically attending conferences so important to you? What is it about it?
I mean, it depends on I do travel a lot. I do the road shows, the conferences. When we're doing deals like this deal we did with Areva, spending a lot of time out in Europe and in Paris. Nice place to be, obviously, but you're in a boardroom for most of it, right? So yeah, I'm on the road a lot. The conferences, certain conferences I really like because you kind of get everyone under one roof. So you get investors, potential shareholders that are there. You can talk to, you can do the meetings. I really like when we do the panels or the presentations. I like telling people about the story. Cambridge is one of my favorite. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you plug in there.
But no, they do. They've done a great job over many years, and we go to all of them. We literally go to all of them.
The next one in Vancouver that you're attending is
the one in January, right? I believe it's January 21st, 22nd, the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. They do a great job. The team behind Cambridge has always been really good to us and to the clients and the companies that come, and that's why we'll continue going. And they have very high quality people that come to the conference, and it's worth every penny, in my opinion. So yes, we will be at Cambridge in January, and at probably many more to come. But yeah, so I do like traveling. That's